Gotta wait for Father Gary to open the church. Very pretty. This is such a landmark in Kansas City. The weather is beautiful, but it's about to change. Well, we got part of it figured out. Good. We have to come back. Such a gorgeous building. It's very quiet. The lights are about to go off too. Great place to meditate. Told you. Ooh, scary. Come on, dongs. Walk the donkeys. Oops. So we tried to set up at the church. We got a couple of important things figured out. First off, my computer will hook up to their internet, which they ran the line to the floor in the middle of the church, which is great. A great position to be able to set up, kind of out of everybody's way. But then they also put a handy dandy electrical outlet there too, but for some reason it wasn't working. So it was a little frustrating, but I think we got the most important part figured out. The outlet is probably just a matter of a breaker somewhere that was installed, or probably for safety, because you have children. You don't want an exposed outlet. That's my dog pulling me. Jimmy, come on. We're on this walk too, And so we got that, and now I have to and they created their own YouTube channel. So we went in the office, and people were still there that had created it, and we figured out how to get myself onto the account so I can stream to the Redemptorist account. So we got most of it figured out. The rest of it I just take home and make sure it works, and try a live stream. Stella's getting excited. She hears a doggy. What about you, Jimmy? You're just excited to be out, huh? Where's that dog, Stella? Where's that doggy? Where's that doggy? So gorgeous. Except these fields over here, something being burned. I think they're burning the stubble off or whatever. was a decent walk. Weather's a bit muggy, believe it or not. It's 73 degrees. Yeah, I can tell by my mood that the storm is coming, because my mood is affected by weather. I've noticed sometimes pretty severely, debilitating almost. But just got to keep busy and truck through it, and try and tell myself this is because of the weather, and also take vitamin D, and I'm taking a vitamin C multivitamin supplement, which is supposed to be good for immunity as well. I hear a train coming. Look at the way they got that administration building for Park College lit up. It's cool. I love a good train. Oops, put it in gear so we can drive through town and get out of here. Now, Parkville is very pretty at night. I see they're getting their Christmas lights up too. I think Christmas is Parkville's season. The time between the end of summer and Christmas is when this town really comes to life. But anyway, time to get home. Definitely cooled off quite a bit. Oh, yuck. Change in weather. I see they put salt down. Were they expecting it to snow? I don't know, I haven't even looked at the forecast. Nothing like a cold rain. Time to go home. Well, at least this weather is good for sleeping. I'm gonna do that. Look at that. That's amazing. It's just ambient light. That's no lights on in the car. Just light from the gas station coming through the sunroof, and of course absolute pitch dark would be different. Let me turn on the lights. I can show you. But I'm here taking care of a chore that we kind of neglected. I'm getting both cars at once, so whew, brr. Ah, brr. It is cold. It's 37, but it seems like it's colder. Anyway, I'm getting gas, and I got the doggies just so they could get away from the kids. Right, dogs? Right, Jimmy? Jimmy, you turn your head sideways? There he goes, somewhat. Jimmy! Jimothy! Oh, now he's going to come up here. Hi, Jimmy. What's up, pup? What's up, pup? Did I fill your seat up? Sorry. Now we got to get the missus car. Now I'm in a different car. This is how dark it is. There we go. I gotta adjust the seat. Ugh. And low tire pressure. I guess sometime I gotta look at that. All right, away we go. I made a bit of a mistake when I selected the mounts. Oh well. Oh, it's right here. Different car. But hey, getting fuel, so much fun. October, November. I feel like a treat. It's bad. I don't need a treat. I wonder if QT Kitchens is open. I'm out and about today. I'm gonna do a second try at the church live stream. I think everything's working. Got the outlet working, so it should work. and I tested it at home and got it to stream. So, and I'm now here to get some coffee. Coffee. This is my mess. It won't be like this when we do it for reals. Getting it all tested out here. Like I say, this won't be the final setup. This is just a test. So gorgeous. Going out to grab something. It's always something else we're going to test. Might as well test everything. I just love this building. Sorry about the shakiness and the wobbling. I'm checking my dogs, letting them roll in the grass over here while we're done. Whoops, so I can take this off. It went well, and the stream looks good. It's amazing what wiring up will do. Somebody suggested, probably got disgusted with me because I didn't seem to follow their advice for very long, that I needed to do that. Well, the problem in the chapel, which is right over here, not the church, which is over here. Church, chapel. Problem with the chapel was I had to run I don't know how many feet of cable, and there was no guarantee that any of the routers were working. And that reminds me, I'm going home sometime when I get a chance to test out a Wi-Fi router that I got, the MoFi, which you put an air card in it and stream directly from it as its own hotspot. But I think you can plug it in. I just don't want to open the box yet because it's got passwords and everything that I don't want to mess with until I'm ready. So it's just one of those projects I got to get to, this overall thing. I don't see the dogs anymore. There you are, doggies. Just stay where I can see you. And but now it's time to go home. This was a success, and I have, of all things, a funeral, which I'd be very honored to do, actually. A funeral for a nun, I believe, and then Christmas, and we got to figure out the scheduling on that, because the big monkey wrench and all of that is my work, and hopefully I don't get sick before then. You never know these days. All right, dogs, come on, let's go. Come on. Stella, you're limping again. I think Stella's an arthritic old lady. Come on, get in. Come on. There you go. Be brave. Woo-hoo. Love the sliding doors. Anyway, woohoo! Grismal day. Saya is sicky. So we're going to the doctor. May I have a large coffee frappe and a small hot chocolate?
Did you order the kids' temperature?
Yeah, for the hot chocolate, yeah.
Okay, anything else for you?
Nope.
We'll have it right out.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Hello.
It's going to be $7.10 for the frap and the hot chocolate.
Can you add a dollar,
Yeah,
$1.30 to it? Is it frap or frappe?
we say frap. You said add how much?
$1.30.
Thank you. Do you have a stamp card with us?
Oh yeah, you know what? Do I have one? The question is, can I find one? Look at that.
Alright, here's our hot chocolate.
Saya,
And frap.
All the way in the back.
you come and get it.
2 cards.
Thank you. Come and get it, Saya. Saya, come and get it. Don't spill it, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
nice
you. You too. Coffee. Frappe. Ah. Oh, I just discovered this app called QuickTake is a part of Filmic Pro. Woohoo. I'm so happy. The double picture-in-picture stuff. Now we gotta take care of a honey-do list at Price Slopper. Alright, so I'm trying this out. Going in for lunch. See how this works. If I can hold it steady, it seems to work well. I don't know about the stabilization. And there's Luke waiting. Oh, minion.
You're a minion.
All right, go on in. Woo-hoo. The project I've been dreading. And it's just as bad as I imagined it would be. I gotta go find a missing nut. I'd be the first to admit that I'm incredibly unhandy when it comes to stuff around the house. Doesn't make it any less frustrating. And I'm going looking for the one screw in the universe enshrined in this case that will work. And it probably won't work. Can you tell the frustration in my voice and attitude? And I'm gonna go somewhere and they're gonna not be able to help me, which is usual these days. Because people who can actually help you don't work cheap, and they don't work in hardware stores anymore. Instead, they try and take whatever handy experience they have and charge you an arm and a leg. And I'm like, you know what? I have experience in things. Why can't I charge people an arm and a leg for my services? Maybe I should.
You have arrived at your destination.
Good luck on this one.
Is now finished.
To my surprise, they produced something. Whether it works or not, we'll see. Let's see if I'm worth a shit. There it is. Light? No. Fan? Yes. Fan low? Yes. So I'm only worth half a shit. So I guess I found out I'm not even worth half a shit. Yeah, when I got that thing in and working the way I did, the missus just kind of let me know that wasn't good enough in front of the kids too. So yeah, this is my life. I think I'm just gonna take one last fling and then check out. That's where my head is at right now. Hey, how you doing? It's about midnight and I'm in Eudora, Kansas. And I thought the downtown was so pretty I would take a little tour of it. I mean, a midnight tour. I usually go to Lawrence, Kansas. I haven't been here in years. Who knows when I would ever come back. Ooh, the wind is really blowing. It's like in the 50s Fahrenheit. Well, anyway, that was Eudora, Kansas, downtown. And, excuse me. I don't know. I think I'll head south, maybe. Maybe hit Beto. Which is Burlington, something, Topeka, and Ottawa. Known for their big, giant sweet rolls. It's a truck stop. Anyways, see if I can get through here without getting relicked. So that's that. Here it is. Beto stands for Burlington, Emporia, Topeka, Ottawa. Couldn't think of it earlier. It's a truck stop. Let's go see what they have. I don't know, Beto's looking a little closed, you know. Like the Family Pride, Country Pride restaurant is not even open. Beto Junction Travel Center, welcome. Yeah, I forgot. Beer flume. That was a spooky sound. Oh, sorry about the wind. Yep, the restaurant is long closed. So, let me get down the road a little bit. Have my paltry victuals, truck stop food. Brr, it's cold. if you can call this camping. Just sleeping in your car like a homeless person. I am somewhere in the reddest part of the red state of Kansas. And I'm at a rest area. I'm gonna go see if the facility is working. It's probably not because it's cold, which probably means that I'm gonna have to take a Humpty Dumpty on the side of the road somewhere. Apologize for the wind. Can't do much about that. Just tuck the mic in the best I can. Let's see, where are we? Automatic door, no smoking, no loitering. Well, the door opens. Where are we? We're down here on the 75 highway, north of Yates Center. There's Kansas City there, and Wichita there. I noticed when I came in an 18-wheeler, and then when I got up this morning, there was a SUV on the other side. Cross Timbers State Park. Now, I have to go take care of business, and yeah, sorry, you can't come in with me. Composting toilet in the rest area. I don't want to look too much inside, it's kind of gross. But it's a very comfortable, clean facility. It's warm and not what I expected. I expected it to be cold and uncomfortable and actually not even open. But surprise, surprise. Unfortunately, this morning I think the adult's taking over, and I'm gonna head back, see what's left. I don't know. I had my night of fun, I guess. Now it's time to be responsible. So, there you go. Back out into the wind. Let's walk around a little bit first. See where we are. Rest area maintained by Heartland Maintenance. I know I'm shooting into the sun. Sure is quiet and peaceful on a Sunday morning. You know, a lot of people talk about, fantasize, including myself, about the vagabond, hobo, nomadic lifestyle. But I think really you have to be a certain type of person. Last night as I was driving, I could see it's pretty darn lonely at times. And if you can't handle that, then don't discover it the hard way. You know, make yourself, test yourself out, see what you can do, what you can't do. And maybe it's just not for some people. I'm not saying one way or the other, and maybe my choice is being made. But I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like I'm being pushed in a certain direction. And I don't know, you just have to go with the flow. That SUV that I saw, I don't think he's camping. I think this is part of a farm next door. Get a little walk around the rest area this morning and go find something to eat and mosey my way on back. Sound like a plan, Stan? Definitely a very small camper. I think I would need something much more than that, but campers are quite honestly very hard to maintain and very hard to live in. Some people try to do it and then they discover how cheaply they really are made, even though they cost $100,000 plus. And so probably the better way of doing it is to build your own vehicle. That way you can put in materials that over time that are not as cheap and apt to break down. Because quite honestly, vehicles are not made to be lived in. It's just the facts of life. I think it's time to check on out of here. The allure of the open road. It is so romantic. Not. I find myself in Yates Center, Kansas. And I'm looking at this here in Yates Center. It's probably just a motel, but it's an iconic motel. It's a mid-century modern. I'm gonna explore the town square. I got my, what do you call it, 360 camera going. Here's another motel. This one looks empty and abandoned. I guess these days there's only room for one motel at this intersection. But the sign back there said historic downtown square. So let's go look at the historic downtown square. And maybe there'll be something to eat here. If not, we'll go somewhere else. If I can find my way to the historic downtown square, I can see the courthouse. There's a quilt on the side of the museum. Quilting is when they put like a quilt pattern, paint a quilt pattern on the, usually on the sides of barns. There's a lot of that around here. I love these old towns, the quiet morning. Hitch. Oh, look at the old cars. Wish there's a lot of quiet mornings in these kind of towns nowadays. Life in the Midwest USA. Oh, that is a pretty courthouse. Hope I'm not going the wrong way on a one-way. Public Health Department. Looks like a Mexican restaurant. Very quiet town. I've heard of Yates Center from storm chasing. A lot of these towns are familiar to me. Although I've never been in them. I'm scratching my head on that one. I may have passed through here because I've gone storm chasing in this area before. But you know, you hear over and over and over again the tornado warnings and stuff, severe storm, and you'll hear the names of these towns read off by that robo voice. You know, tornado warning will be affecting the city of Yates Center. I'm sure people here are not that familiar. Somebody's created a bottle tree. What do you call it? Bottle tree ranch. Well, I saw one cafe over there. I don't know. That's another quilt pattern. I think I'm gonna move on and look for another place. I don't see anything that's really screaming out to me here. So, pardon me if I butcher the name of this town, but it's Piqua, Kansas. P-I-Q-U-A is the spelling. And I've looked it up on Google Maps. It's working out here. I have internets. And this is St. Martin of Tours Catholic Church. It's not open right now. There's a graveyard in the back too. But it's beautiful. Oh, such a gorgeous place. I'm missing the 9:30 Mass at our church right now. It's too bad they're not open. Probably got 11 a.m. Mass or so. But, time to move on. Look for that food. Haven't found it yet. Getting a bit of a sore throat too. Lovely. Well, another Kansas town just past a campground to the right. That's interesting. Iola, Kansas. Let's see what we can find in Iola. Maybe we'll find that diner. There's the Golden Arches Diner if I wanted that. Let's see how much I want that diner there. Bye-bye. I love these towns on a Sunday morning. Oh, this is another courthouse square. I'm not breaking out the 360 camera for every town. Ooh, yuck. They did something horrible, I think. Their courthouse either burned down or they didn't reconstruct it. They just built this ugly. It must have happened fairly recently because that's a newish building. I know you can't see what I'm talking about because I'm not panning over there. It's really not worth looking at. It's sad, really. I'm sure what it's replaced was much better than what's there now. Thrive. It's like a little community center for, I don't know, you can catch a glimpse of it over there on the left. Sorry, I'm just kind of reading out loud the names of things. Iola said Iola Flea Market, but the F was gone, so it's Iola Lee Market. What's a Lee Market? Consignment Antiques and Collectibles. This looks like a corner bar. You know, there's a reason why I think endless summer with surfboards and everything, and it's closed, so apparently the summer's over. That's a bad joke. But there's a reason why they built the old courthouses to look like castles and everything. They wanted them to project something. Allen County Courthouse. Ooh, that's nasty looking. And when you build something that's just plain and cheap and everything, you're sending an image that I don't know, we just don't want to talk about. I love that theater over there, Iola Theater. like I say, I'm trying to make a little time, so I'm not spending all the time it takes to shoot and render those videos. I have to come back someday to Iola and visit properly. Southwind Cycle and Outdoor. And I haven't found the diner yet. You know when you can find a diner is because the cars will be out front like suckling little pigs at the teats of its mother. Isn't that an image to put in your mind? It's not original to me. I saw it in a piece of artwork and I thought it was hilarious, so I thought I would try and put it out there. What is this? This is a church here. This is Sunday Soups. Presbyterian Church. Well, we just passed 169. It's behind me, but the north exit is closed, so it says detour, and up ahead is Garnett, so maybe we're gonna go see Garnett and then head north. So, woohoo! I'm turning around in this old court motel because I think I found my suckling pig diner. Now, I don't mean to be insulting. It's just a joke. But you'll see it. And yeah, look at this old court motel. It says vacancy. Oh, it's being used as apartments now. Oh, and the town we're in, to me, it has a very humorous name. It's called Gas. Oh, let me tilt down. Just Gas. Which I'm sure it's because that was the main industry in the area, but I like it. Gas. So let's see if this suckling pig diner is worth anything. Here it is, Tina's place, and look at all the piglets. A lot of piglets means that the milk must be good. All right, let's try this place out. So you can say, I'm here to get gas and gas. And hopefully I won't be too gassy. Let's try it. I think my eyes may have been a bit bigger in my stomach. May have to do doggy bag. Good victuals, I have to say. But I think it's time. This fun is over. I need to head on home. So